Hi guys! In today's video, I am making pork curry. And like all our other curries, let's begin with shallots, ginger, and garlic. You can use a pestle mortar to turn these into a paste, but today I am using this. Put this aside and let's prepare the pork. You can use any kind of pork, but today I'm using pork belly. I've got 2 thick slices, which I've sliced into another half, and then I have 4. Personally, I find it's easier to eat and also faster to cook. Now give it a wash and clean. Then it's time for a quick marinade. I'm adding a little bit of turmeric powder and a tablespoon of fish sauce. Also a tablespoon of mushroom seasoning. A little quick mix and put aside. Up next, let's prepare the tamarind. I use about this much and add about half a cup of hot water. Set aside and let it soak until it's soft. On medium heat, add some oil. I used about 2 teaspoons. Add your ginger garlic shallots paste. I like to add a little more turmeric powder, a teaspoon of chili powder, and this is all for the dish to be a little more colorful. And once this is caramelized, add the marinated pork. Fry this on medium heat until the pork is no longer pink. Keep stirring to avoid burning the shallots. Cook this until any liquid that comes out of the pork has evaporated. I would say this took about 10 minutes, maybe. Once the pork is nice and firm, I add some water. I start with 1 cup of water. Bring this to a boil. On low heat, cover and cook for about 15 minutes. Okay, so while that's continuing to cook, let's prepare the tamarind water. You can use whatever method it is that you like to use to mash up the pulp and take out the seeds. Let's check on the pork to make sure it hasn't dried out. Add the tamarind liquid. All of it. Now the sauce is looking a little more thick and juicy. Taste to see if it needs any salt. Mine needed a little bit. I'm adding some curry powder, and we usually use this Burmese brand. For the amount of pork we're using today, I've only added half of the bag, which was about 4 grams. At this point, it's only a matter of whether the pork is tender enough. In my case, it wasn't, so I'm adding a little more water, and by a little I mean about 1/4 cup. I let this cook for another 15 more minutes, making sure that it doesn't dry out. Then I sprinkle some little slices of garlic and some big chunks of shallots. And the grand finale of adding a light drizzle of dark soy sauce. This just brings everything together, makes the color a little more rich and appetizing. So altogether, this in total took about 45 minutes for the pork to fully tenderize. The faster method is by using a pressure cooker, which probably takes about 15 minutes. It's not an everyday kind of meal because, come on, we all know this is not the healthiest, but once in a while, pork belly is delicious. So this is all done. You can turn off your heat and close the lid. I don't know how many of you uses tamarind in your curries, but we really love adding tamarind water to heavy meat dishes like this. And it tastes so good with rice. Okay, you guys, this concludes the end of the recipe. Stay tuned for some bloopers at the end. Thank you so much for watching and for the support. If you haven't subscribed, please be sure to like and subscribe the channel for more videos to come. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!
You're blurry.
No.
You baby.
I can see your belly button. I think you're full.
I ate 2 bowls.